Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Introduction to Critical Thinking Fundamentals. Critical thinking is an essential skill in the realm of strategic decision-making. It involves the ability to think clearly and rationally, understanding the logical connection between ideas. Critical thinking has been described as the disciplined art of ensuring that you use the best thinking you are capable of in any set of circumstances. This lesson aims to introduce the fundamental principles of critical thinking and illustrate their importance in strategic contexts. Critical thinking begins with the ability to identify, analyze, and evaluate arguments. An argument is a set of statements where some statements support another statement. To analyze an argument, one must identify the premises and the conclusion, evaluate the logical connection between them, and determine the argument's validity and soundness. A valid argument is one where, if the premises are true, the conclusion must also be true. However, validity alone is not enough. An argument must also be sound, meaning that it is valid, and its premises are indeed true. One of the key elements of critical thinking is the ability to distinguish between facts and opinions. Facts are statements that can be proven true or false, while opinions are subjective beliefs that reflect personal feelings or beliefs. For instance, the statement, "The Earth orbits the Sun," is a fact, while chocolate is the best ice cream flavor is an opinion. In strategic decision-making, relying on facts rather than opinions is crucial, as it ensures that decisions are based on objective evidence rather than subjective biases. Critical thinkers must also be adept at recognizing and avoiding logical fallacies. Logical fallacies are errors in reasoning that undermine the logic of an argument. Common fallacies include ad hominem attacks, where the argument is directed against the person rather than their position, straw man arguments, where an opponent's position is misrepresented to make it easier to attack, and false dilemmas, where only two choices are presented when more options exist. Being able to identify and counter these fallacies is vital for maintaining the integrity of strategic decisions. Another fundamental aspect of critical thinking is the ability to evaluate the credibility of sources. In the digital age, information is abundant, but not all of it is reliable. Critical thinkers must be able to assess the trustworthiness of information by considering the source's expertise, objectivity, and evidence. For example, peer-reviewed journals are generally more credible than personal blogs because they undergo rigorous evaluation by experts in the field. In strategic decision-making, using credible sources ensures that decisions are informed by accurate and reliable information. The ability to think critically also involves being open-minded and willing to consider alternative perspectives. This does not mean accepting all viewpoints as equally valid, but rather being willing to engage with different ideas and evaluate them based on their merits. Open-mindedness is particularly important in strategic contexts, where complex problems often require innovative solutions. By considering a diverse range of perspectives, strategic thinkers can identify creative and effective solutions that they might not have considered otherwise. Critical thinking also requires the ability to think systematically and logically. This involves breaking down complex problems into manageable parts, analyzing each part, and then synthesizing the information to form a coherent understanding. For instance, in a strategic decision-making scenario, a critical thinker might break down the problem into its constituent elements, analyze each element's impact, and then integrate this analysis to develop a comprehensive strategy. Systematic thinking ensures that decisions are well-reasoned and thoroughly considered. In addition to these cognitive skills, critical thinking also involves certain dispositions or attitudes. These include a willingness to engage in reflective thinking, a commitment to seeking truth and accuracy, and a readiness to question assumptions and consider alternative explanations. These dispositions are essential for fostering a mindset of continuous improvement and lifelong learning, which are crucial for success in strategic contexts. To illustrate the importance of critical thinking in strategic decision-making, consider the example of the Cuban Missile Crisis. During this tense period of the Cold War, President John F. Kennedy and his advisors were faced with the critical decision of how to respond to the discovery of Soviet missiles in Cuba. By employing critical thinking skills, such as evaluating the credibility of intelligence reports, considering alternative courses of action, and avoiding logical fallacies, Kennedy and his team were able to develop a strategic response that ultimately led to a peaceful resolution of the crisis. This example demonstrates how critical thinking can be applied to real-world strategic decisions to achieve successful outcomes. Statistics also reveal the importance of critical thinking in the workplace. According to a report by the World Economic Forum, critical thinking and analysis are among the top skills needed for the future workforce. This is because critical thinking enables employees to solve complex problems, make informed decisions, and adapt to changing circumstances. In a survey of employers conducted by the Association of American Colleges and Universities, 93% of respondents indicated that critical thinking is more important than a candidate's undergraduate major. These statistics highlight the value of critical thinking in professional settings and underscore the need for individuals to develop these skills. The development of critical thinking skills can be fostered through various educational strategies. One effective approach is the use of Socratic questioning, a method of teaching that involves asking a series of probing questions to stimulate critical thinking and illuminate ideas. By encouraging students to question their assumptions, consider different viewpoints, and justify their reasoning, Socratic questioning helps to develop the analytical and reflective skills necessary for critical thinking. Another strategy is the use of case studies, which provide real-world scenarios for students to analyze and evaluate. By working through these cases, students can apply critical thinking skills to complex problems and develop their ability to make strategic decisions. In conclusion, critical thinking is a fundamental skill for strategic decision-making. It involves the ability to identify, analyze, and evaluate arguments, distinguish between facts and opinions, recognize and avoid logical fallacies, evaluate the credibility of sources, consider alternative perspectives, think systematically and logically, and cultivate certain dispositions or attitudes. By developing these skills, individuals can make more informed and effective decisions in strategic contexts. The importance of critical thinking is underscored by real-world examples and supported by statistics, highlighting its value in both educational and professional settings. To foster the development of critical thinking, educators can employ strategies such as Socratic questioning and case studies, which provide opportunities for students to apply and refine their skills. Ultimately, mastering critical thinking is essential for achieving success in strategic decision-making and navigating the complexities of the modern world. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.